¿Qué lo que pasando? Yo soy Kirito TV. As I'm saying this, I have a fucking beard and shit, man. I gotta shave, but I hope everybody's Thanksgiving weekend was great. You know, I didn't get a chance to say Happy Thanksgiving for the video, but, you know, happy late one. Anyways, bro, so I was in New York City the whole time, and it was great. I had a lot of fun, and that's pretty much it. You know, I went to see the World Trade Center, you know, the Freedom Tower and shit. It was cool. But, you know, I had some cash on me, and I went out to go on Black Friday shopping. Surprisingly, it wasn't that crazy, especially when I was in the city. I was able to pick up a PS Vita that, you know, for $169, which was like $200. If you add warranty, it'd probably be like $230. I don't know. I got it for $200 because it was $169, but I added the warranty 1 year, so in case it breaks, something like that. And I used to have a PlayStation Vita back when the shit came out. Now, I loved the PlayStation Portable. That was like my go-to shit. And I was like, you know, I enjoyed it a lot, but it broke. If I still had it, I'll probably still play it too with custom firmware and PS1 and all that shit. You already know, modding the fuck out of it. But PS Vita is like the new next portable one. It's touch sensor. It's got a lot of cool shit. I had one of these when it came out. You know, original black one and shit. And the screen broke. I had no warranty at the time. And that was pretty much the end of it. But when I did have it, they basically didn't have any games out. And this is the thing I noticed with like a lot of Sony shit. I mean, except for the I don't know about the PS1 and PS2, but noticeably, even though PlayStation, you know, Sony makes great PlayStation games and everything like that, they're very slow to start pushing out games. So when I got the PS Vita when it came out, like probably 3 years ago, a little more, I don't know. It's either 3, 4, maybe 2, I don't know, one of those. I got it, there was basically no games for it. It was literally kind of shit. And when I didn't had, like, you know, phones and shit, I really went a long time without having a phone. I couldn't do shit. Like, the way I only literally communicated with people was Xbox. And if I wanted to go out of my way, I would grab my mom's phone, or I would just go to my laptop and just go on Facebook or something. But thanks to, you know, having a phone and shit, there's no need for the laptop except when I'm making this damn video and I do everything on there. You know, Kick or just messaging or call, you know, everything is amazing. But I miss having a portable gaming system because, you know, I got tired of apps and they're kind of shit. So I was going to go with a Nintendo 3DS. And I felt a little weird because they just released a new model, but I feel like the 3DS has been around for so long, it's reaching its peak. If I remember correctly, the 3DS just came out like right around maybe 2009, because I remember when Street Fighter 4 dropped, that was one of the first games for it. So, you know, it's been like, what, 6 years and they just dropped a new model. So who knows when Nintendo's going to drop another portable system. That's great, so I'd rather wait for that. And, you know, the Wii shits is not working out. But back to the PlayStation topic. So the PS Vita, you know, it was kind of like they had no good games. Like, the games I had was Uncharted, Marvel vs. Capcom, and I think I might have had something else. Those games were fun. Uncharted came with my Vita. It was great. I played the Uncharted games on PS3 before. It was pretty good. And then the Marvel vs. Capcom, I used to have it for Xbox 360, but I got that because not only it's just like Ultimate Edition, but it was just like the only next good game I can get, and it was fighting. And then I got I forgot the next game I got, but oh yeah, it was Jak and Daxter Collection. That was a little later, and then same thing with Persona 4 Golden. That was a little later. Those games I really enjoyed. That was like the start of like the good shit, especially when they brought out Jak and Daxter, you know, something portable and great. Now, so there wasn't really any good games coming out from that after a while, and my shit broke, and I just never bothered to get a new one. Although I was kind of like, but after like 2 years, I was like, yeah, I want a gaming portable system. And, you know, I decided not to get the Nintendo 3DS because I felt like it was reaching the end of its lifespan. And when I think about it, there's only like a few games that I like. Like, I'd probably like getting Zelda, and then Mario and Smash Bros, like the typical shit, and Pokemon. But they're not really like my type of like immersive, hard, you know, more games. And the PS Vita lately, when I'm looking for games, they're starting to ship a lot of Japanese imports to the US. Like there's like I forgot the name of them, but they're so crazy. There's a fighting one, something called Climax, which is also a PS4. Sword Art Lost Song dropped, and I'm gonna get to that in a moment. And then Senran Kagura, which is also an anime and I think something else, but it's basically like a very ecchi thing, a show. But also the game is like they fight and they transform into underwears. I'm like, holy shit, they actually released this shit in America? Like, I thought they're so strict about this bullshit. And then, another game that's similar where you run around and get these panties. I remember seeing it before, like, a Japanese person, like, import like on YouTube, and I didn't think it came out. I forgot what's the title of it. And they have a whole bunch of these type of games, and they also got J-Stars and shit, but a whole bunch of these games that are so nice with the Vita, and more for me. So, and, I was just like, yeah, I want to go with a Vita. And I picked up a nice blue one on Black Friday. It was nice as shit. And, here's the thing. The Sword Art game, in general, looking for games for PS Vita, when I went to, what's it called? I went to Walmart. I was going to all these stores, not just GameStop. They don't even sell fucking PS Vitas or the games. And when I went to GameStops, they didn't really have much of a section, which is so weird because I always see on their list or whatever all those games. Like, that I was talking about. J-Stars, Fighting Climax, Sword Art, Senran Kagura, all that shit. And, freaking, I don't see it there. I don't see like a few games. But when you ask them for it, they go in the back and they go through all these looking things. So, I guess they probably have most of it in the back. I don't know what's good. But, I went to all these stores around New York City because we were just walking around. And they did not have Sword Art. They kept telling me they had 2 copies, and then 1 copy, this block, that block, to all these GameStops, and for the same fucking answer. And after like 3 or 4, I felt like, yeah, they don't have this game, and I still went on, and I got the same fucking answer. And then a little part of me is like, they definitely gonna have this at home for some reason, and they told me the same shit. And I can't believe I didn't get a full explanation until I got home, because when I got home and went to my GameStop, suburban area, here, Rhode Island shit, I asked them, I was like, yo, do you have Sword Art Online, Lost Song, PS Vita? And I don't know if they even have the PS4 versions, I don't remember seeing it, but they always said, they was like, PS Vita, right? And I was like, yeah. And the thing about it is, it's sold out. Like, it's sold out literally, I guess, around the country or whatever the fuck it is, because he said they didn't expect it to be kind of like a hit on the Vita, popular, so they only carry like a few copies of the game. Motherfuckers went out and bought that. Niggas have PS Vitas, I don't even know. So, se fue, man. It's gone. Oh my god, I'm not sure if I use the Spanish right, but you get it. Like, holy shit. No more Sword Art games. They have to order in. Who knows when that happens? I was like, you serious? This game is that popular? Wow. Well, like, I'm happy that it is, but I wanted one, damn. So the plan is that since, today is Cyber Monday and shit, I don't know if I'll get a deal, but regardless, because my mom said she'll pick me up like a Visa card where she'll input, her money into it, which is basically my money. I pay her back and shit. And I'm just going to shop it online on Amazon. And if you guys are wondering why don't you just slap a credit card and you'd be good to go, I had some bad experiences with online shopping for the first time. And back then, I don't think Amazon was popular, or I didn't know what it was. So, my mom and me don't trust, online shopping, like putting our credit cards and shit. So we just rather just go through an alternative option like a gift card or something like that. So that would make it a lot easier. And that's pretty much it. So I'm trying to get that Sword Art, Senran Kagura, and there you go. It'll be shipped to me. And that'll be like my early Christmas present. Although I'm debating if I want to save it to wait till Christmas to open. But, considering how I bought it, not only bought it, but like, when the games arrive, I'll probably be very like, want to play it. Because honestly, I love playing my Xbox and shit, but I'm tired of playing shooters. I already told you this. I want to get into something new, but I don't know if I gotta figure out a way if I could record the gameplay for you. I probably won't be able to find something in time, but if anything, I'll just give you a review if I can give you gameplay. So that's pretty much it. I know it's kind of a long video, but it was just me on a wild goose chase. You know what I'm saying? And my cat is looking at me like, "What the fuck are you doing? Just randomly talking to some shit." You might have heard her go ding-a-ling-a-ling around with a little bell on her neck. But anyways, guys, anyways, la gente de YouTube, ya tú sabes, yo soy Kitty de Kitty TV, and your boy is out.